Greetings, wanderers, and welcome to the Backrooms. Today we are going to be playing through Week 1, The Hotel's Invitation, a scenario for the 5th challenge season of the Backrooms TCG. This will serve as the introduction. The no-clip round that you see before you may change, but the scenario will not. You enter the hotel, thinking you'd won a trip for a relaxing week, soaking up some sun and relaxing on pillows filled with feathers. You thought you were being welcomed with open arms, but something insidious lies behind the cozy facade. Something you could never expect. When you arrive, it seems cozy, elegant, and strangely timeless, with beautiful and mysterious art that lines the walls. Each piece depicts grand halls and endless corridors, making it feel as though the hotel itself extends beyond what you can physically see. Soft carpets cushion your footsteps, and the warm golden light fills the hallways, casting long, inviting shadows. The air is scented with the smell of old books and polished wood. The faint hum of classical music floats through the air from an unseen source. The receptionist's desk appears empty, but the key rack is full, dozens of tiny silver keys waiting for somebody to claim them. For a moment, things seem calm and peaceful, until you notice something is off. The paintings shift each time you look at them, but just slightly. Just enough that you second guess whether or not they were always like that. The lights flicker. The music warps and distorts for a second before resuming as if nothing happened. Unknowingly, you've fallen into an altered place. Something else is here, watching, waiting. You just don't know what it wants yet. The rooms that were once open to investigation when you arrive suddenly seem to vanish. Doors you could walk through freely have become mere decoration, turning into nothing more than the picture of a door. The hotel is turned cold and unknown, seeming to lure you deeper into its twisting halls, or forcing you to uncover its secrets. You notice that there are strange paintings adorning its walls in front of you, and leading you off into the distance. But then a scream rings out in the air, taking your attention to the hall behind you. When you look back at the paintings, you notice that all of them have changed slightly, baffling and mesmerizing at the same time. You feel pulled in two directions. Do you follow the paintings, or pursue the scream? No matter which path you take, you feel that something is watching, waiting. You wonder if you'll be able to find out who or what it might be. One of the strange parts about your experience is how empty the place looks. You haven't seen any sort of housekeeping workers or hotel associates. At first, it felt like you were the only one here. But then you noticed the half-finished meals sitting on the dining room tables. The elevator panels still lit up as if someone had just stepped off. A coat draped over a chair, warm, as if it had only just been left behind. And then you hear it. A voice. Another guest! And they sound trapped somewhere. Though, for how long, who can say? Okay. So without further ado, let us return to the back room and see if we can succeed this time. The stage is set. So the first thing that I notice is we need a die. The second thing I notice is we don't have our deck in hand yet. And the third thing I notice is we already have our destroyed hull. So, what was it? Here we are. The lost guest has left behind notes, scribbles, and warnings on the door of their old hotel room. The many scribbles seem to indicate that they've lost their room key and are avidly searching for it. Each time you enter a destroyed hall, reveal the top card of the search stack. And do a thing, depending on what you reveal. Once you find the lecture hall, you no longer need to draw a card from the search stack when we're searching the destroyed hall. There is nothing special when I enter a destroyed hall other than that, however. So I'm just going to do that immediately. Take the -6. Wait. Before I do that, I'm going to pick up the Dumb Gum. Yeah. Dumb Gum picked up. I'll encounter this Lady Lindy, so she comes with us. And then I'll move across. That way we're recovering sanity per round. Because she does 2 sanity per round. That's why I put her in here, for recovering sanity. Okay, so that moves across. We move across with that. We need to place out 2 and lose 6. Which is not great. Okay. Facelings can't be defeated by Dumb Gum, but they can be concealed with Jars of Bright, which is cool. Oh, and, before I do that, let me search stack. Lecture Hall! Lecture Hall! That's awesome! Okay. So, if it's Lecture Hall, found the room key, shuffle it into my deck in hand. Okay, cool. And then locate and enter it. Okay, my last run, it was the exact opposite. Okay. So this run, I actually might have a chance. Now we're going to pick up the Jar of Bright, go corner, regain 1 for the corner, pick 1, row 1, and it's the lecture hall. Okay. Luck is on my side today. There's a booster box opening that will be coming out shortly on this channel that I did fairly well in. Did fairly well. Well, I mean, let's lecture hall it. place this way. Dark Hall, that's fine. And then I need to flip the position token. Yes! After entering the room, you notice how strained and unstable it is. The guest has left a new note for you to read, which mentions they seem to be trapped within a parallel space of some sort, where they find themselves always just alone, as if though everyone has just been there, but was suddenly gone. You feel uneasy, noticing the similarity to your own situation. Reading on, you find that they have been actively looking for a way to break out of this state. They believe that there exist special items within the space that can allow them to break down, that can allow the barrier to be broken down between this space and the real world, potentially allowing for an escape. Each time you enter the lecture hall, flip the position token. If it ends gem side up, draw one item for the pull pile. Okay. So, let's see here. Jar of Bright. Okay, cool. That goes here face down and becomes one of the special items. And you go back in there. Okay. So, unfortunately, we're about to lose the lecture hall, which means we're just going to be running around a lot. I'm going to encounter the Death Moth. Because, oh, I got the 2 sanity for the lecture hall. 3 sanity for 2 sanity for Lindy, and then 2 sanity for the Death Moth, puts us back at max. And then item for the Death Moth. Yeah, I'll discard the Dumb Gum. That's fine. I don't need that necessarily. The Jar of Bright is going to be a little bit more useful presently. I'll conceal the faceling, take the corner. Another faceling. Okay. Faceling central. Don't love, don't love. This unfortunately gets discarded. I'll take the Dark Hall, use my Jar of Bright to do its thing. I get the 2 from the pull pile. That moves me there. Place 2 out. And the item replaces itself. Master Goggles. That's what I was looking for. Perfect. Now we don't have to worry about the dark halls or bright halls or any halls. Halls of deception. Halls of madness. No halls. Doctor halls. Okay. So now that's safe, and I can just do that and place there. Okay, cool. And then that means I can do that, that. Discard the present entities, because I know to do that now. I didn't know what present meant previously, but now I do. Thanks, no way. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. May as well take the hallway. Clockwork torch. I'll take that too. And now I can begin playing the game. Should have looked, didn't look. Oh well. How's the recording doing? Still recording. Cool. Just wanted to make sure we were good. Hallway over the golden stairs. Oh no. Whatever shall we do? We're not even close to needing the golden stairs at this point, guys. Hallway. Dum gum. Yeah, that's not great that I brought Dum Gum and it's all facelings. Oh well. Hallway. I mean, the Dum Gum was really to deal with whatever was in here. And we didn't end up having to. So, we'll do there. Because I want to keep that open. So we're almost at a point where we can use it again. Oh no, the Dum Gum. Whatever shall we do about the Dum Gum? Oops. Forgot to draw my 2. That would have killed me. 3. Okay. Leah's here. Do I want to exchange? Do I even care? Not really. Dark Hall. Faceling. Hallway. Place it there. Hallway. Place it over the golden stairs. Okay. We're gonna do what are we going to do? I would have liked to have taken the false wall with us, but I don't think that's coming. Oh. Take a hallway. feels doable. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Alright, what do we got? Faceling. Hallway. Leah. Another Lindy. Another Faceling. Jar upright. And a hallway. So we've got virtually nothing useful. Okay. Well, we'll be back. Alright. New day. We're going to pick up where we left off. So, we need one more from the hallway. We're going to place counterclock, or we're going to place clockwise. So place over this hallway, another hallway, okay? And where were we? We had just decked out, so we need to find a lecture hall again. Okay. Should have probably looked at that. But it is what it is. Either way, we will keep on going. What's the best move here? Hallway, hallway? Hallway to jar, right? Yep. So, we need to find the lecture hall again. This card is backwards. We'll place over Lindy. What are we placing over Lindy? Gold tape. We'll do that. We're looking because of the clockwork torch. Finally remembering to do that. It's a May, so I don't have to do that. It doesn't cost me anything to do that, so that's real nice. Yeah, we're just gonna keep on keeping on. What are we gonna place over this hallway? Death Moth. We're gonna bottom that and place a destroyed hall instead. Hallway over that. Peak. Party Pooper. We don't really need the Party Pooper. I mean, we could start covering the facelings, I guess. Sure. Why not? Encounter the Party Pooper. Discard Lindy. Grab the Party Pooper back. Or grab that Party Pooper. Because what we really want is... Yeah, we'll go that way. hallway. Place here. That guy. Actually, I'm going to change my strategy up a bit. Lose the party pooper, unfortunately. But now I can leave. And the ability to leave is going to be very nice for us. Action round, pick up this guy, encounter this girl, discard the clockwork torch. For now. We might get this back someday. Someday. Encounter. Discard. Lose. Play. Oh, and I forgot to do that when I moved here. I'm bad about remembering that this is a room that also does room stuff. So sorry about that. I'll try and remember that this is a room that does room stuff. Three. We'll do the Bright Hall. One from the pool pile. Two. Grab that. Hallway. Place this way. Yeah. Worst case, we could have concealed the faceling. And actually, that's what I'm going to do, is conceal the faceling. Saying you should move Max from taking that hallway. I'm gonna deplete it though by taking the destroyed hall. Ha! The golden exit. Don't need that just yet. Nope, actually. Don't want to do that. Want to do that. False wall. That's going to let me place out a bunch of stuff, which is going to be great. another, please. In between the two false walls, my sanity is maxed. The void can absorb. Oops, I should not have placed that out. Actually, I shouldn't have placed the void out. Huh. Lucky me. I'll encounter the faceling. Put one back. Corner. Push one out for the faceling. Oh, I lose an appropriate amount of sanity. And then gain one back for the corner. And then I will false wall. False wall will have me deck out. Two for the false wall. Oops. Four. I don't think he gets discarded because I decked out during the movement. But if I took that false wall, he would be. That's a weird gray area. Noah, if you want to correct me in the comments, feel free. But I don't know about that one. That's a weird one. Because I entered the false wall and I ended up here. But yeah, now I can enter the lecture hall. That's looking good. I've got 2 dark halls already, and I need that for my final stage. Alright, and then... Yes! Alright, so I get to go looking for an item. There's one. more you learn, the more the hotel erases the traces of the lost guest, as if it intends to trap you here like it did them. You resolve to solve this mystery as quickly as you can, and hopefully you and this guest can eventually bump into one another and join forces. Every time you turn around, you notice the strangest thing. The hallways begin to vanish behind you when you look back at them, blocking your way back. A hastily scrawled note on the wall catches your attention. Navigate back to the lobby before it's too late. Hallways now calls you to lose 3 sanity instead of gaining 3. Each time you move off a hallway, place it into the discard pile. You must have 4 hallways in your discard pile to complete this challenge. Alright, let's begin. So, we'll start by taking the false wall. I didn't discard all of them when I did the false wall earlier. Dang it. I'm still getting the hang of this. In the void. There go my master goggles, and I needed those. Unless I can sacrifice these now that I don't need them. Oh well. Guess I'll do a death moth. My sanity should be at max from taking that. Find an item. Dum dum. Worthless. Take the lecture hall. Place 1. Faceling. Cool. Okay, I'll engage the faceling. Lose 1. -4. Go through. Disengage all entities. Gain 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dead hallway. Damn it. Might have to deck out before I can make this work. Death Moth. Jar Bright. Corner. Death Moth. And just there's no items. Okay. Two of my jars of bright are reserved as special items, which is sad. False wallet. Get me back to my max sanity. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pick up the Clockwork Torch. Discard the Dumb Gum. Round the corner. Another Lady Lindy. I lose 3 sanity. I haven't been keeping track of the Lindy sanity very well, which is a shame because she gives me 2 sanity every round. And that's the whole point of me putting her in this deck. But I'll keep track of it now because that's when I put her in for. It's right now. Is the regeneration right here. Corner. 1. You gotta be kidding me. Awesome. Alright, let's do it. Hallway. Do there and there. Another hallway. So my action round, I heal for 2, and I do nothing else. And then I go down to 16, going to this one. That moves Action round, heal for 2. Corner, heal for 1. Did I pull? I didn't pull. Place over Lindy. Hallway. Awesome. Hallway. Action round healed for 2. So I'm back down to 17. Taking that. 1, 2, 3. We'll do 1, 2. We'll take the corner. And be back at max. And that completes that challenge. You find a final note scrawled on a wallpaper, half torn and barely legible. But in the writing, you can feel the madness of a mind fully unscrewed. I can see the signals now. If you're reading this, it sees you too. Secrets await, if you can find them deep in the darkness. Have at least 3 dark halls on the field of play in your start of your movement round, and then enter 2 of them back to complete this challenge. So now I need basically the thing that's at the bottom of my field of play right now. I know there's no items, so I'll just return it. False wall. This needs to be shuffled before I can... One, 2. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. This is doable. Conceal. Pick up. Enter. One, 2. And then false wall. 1. Right? It was there. Not that after a new no-clip round it really matters, because I know I was taking the false wall. One, two, three, four, five. Butterfly? Or death moth? Sorry. So that's 2. I just forget that it's 2. Jar Bright. That'll work. Get out of here, dumb gum. I don't know if Holloways still go into my discard pile. I think so. I think I lose sanity when I use them. Alright, we just need to get more dark on the field. I will encounter the party pooper for +5 sanity, but I can't gain him as a companion. He'll immediately leave my inventory because I have the gem. Which is sad. But okay. Take this hallway. Take this corner. This corner. We're just going to do a lot of cornering until we've got Wait a minute, I've got the Clockwork Torch. I don't want the Void. Void to the bottom. Oh, wait, that's fine. corner. Oh, this hallway should be gone because I left it. Master Goggles! The Void can take the Jar of Bright. Hallway. Down to 17. Yes! Okay. So now I just need to do this. Oops. That. And then this. That. Okay. I see the signals now. Oh, sorry. You follow the darkness as far as it seems it will go. You emerge in a dim space with two flashing monitors sitting on the dim desk. As you approach, a flash of light blinds you, before things seem to return to the dimness from before. As your eyes adjust to enough to see where you can finally read what's on both of the screens. And now I see you. You've been marked. Stand by. Okay, now I just need to get to the exit. The exit's not on the field of play, right? So long as I don't place it here, it's fine. Or here, it's fine. False wallet. One, two, three, four, five. Okay. I just need a little bit more juice in the tank in order to get there. Okay, there we go. Now I can conceal him and take it. One deck in hand left, by the way. I have no words. That one was a doozy. No matter which path you take, The hotel was never just a hotel. It was a signal, a test, a lure. And now you've been seen. The next time you blink, the walls around you fade into static. The soft golden glow dims into the false flicker of a harsh CRT screen. You know you're no longer in the hotel, but rather somewhere else. The monitors are here, but the environment feels different. Then the monitors flicker to life again, capturing your attention. You wonder what might happen next. Well, that's all challenges completed. And golden stairs taken. Daxon are out. Peace.